Yeah, in fact, the first session only I was kind of there, but in the second session I was not there.
Okay.
So as Yogesh was mentioning, I think I should have been there for second session, but anyway, I will get it from Shreya, and then one-on-one call probably will have it.
Please attend the one-on-one session. And it doesn't matter if there are more people in the family, let them attend the one-on-one session also. Let them get clarity, because if everybody is clear on it, it's great. See, it doesn't matter if the child is attending, he's got a sibling sitting next to him and understanding. I want everyone to understand the concept in the family, because the last thing I want is the child has attended this session alone, and he goes to his parents with the drawings, and his parent says, I sent you for mind mapping, what did you do? I didn't send you for a drawing class, so you come back with drawings and all. So when they attended, they understand the connection as to what those visual drawings can achieve, because like we know that image is equivalent to n number of words, right? So thousands of words, each image is equivalent to 1,000 words. So that's
picture is for 1,000 words.
Yeah. So we'll go to Ritvik now. Please go ahead.
Yeah, Amar, Mamta this side.
Yeah,
I couldn't join Ritvik, during the session. So my daughter was there with him. So
Okay. Okay.
He really enjoyed the session in the beginning. He thought it was a drawing session, so he was like continuously engaged in drawing and so excited in showing you. But then when you actually came on making the mind maps, he was just so, engrossed in how, like, with one main thing, you make so many connections and how you group stuffs together. He was telling me that, in school activities or whenever I have to plan something, so we will do this. And since his birthday is coming up, so he told me that we'll make a birthday plan, and he's made like this plan, and he said we'll continue in the evening, so we'll make my birthday party plan like this.
Oh,
So
wonderful. He's so happy.
Let him come, it's okay.
Yeah, let him
Very
come.
cute guy.
Yeah, that's why you should do that, and you will be amazed at the level of depth one can get into if one gets focused on doing the mind map. This is just to share with you. Every year by December 31st or 1st, I sit with my family and the three of us do our mind map for the year. We do our goals for the year. And when we look back, we say that, hey, you know what? Some of these goals happened and some of this did not happen. And then we kind of introspect as to why they did not happen and all. But when you create a mind map and you keep it in the inside of your cupboard, every time you open the cupboard, you see that it is there. It does motivate you and it reminds you that, hey, you've set a goal for your family, you better achieve it. Right? So, a lot of things that can be done because of that. Okay. Thanks a lot for that feedback.
Thank you.
And Ayan, Swapnil, do you have anything to share? Swapnil, you awake? So Swapnil can hear me, but he's too
Amar,
engrossed.
I wanted to share something.
Okay, Shreya, go ahead.
So my son was only 5 who's attended the session today. And I'm extremely surprised that we started with that happy mind map where he had to choose 5 things. Obviously, he spoke and I wrote. But he was very kicked about drawing things, and then he's been able to explain that to my husband. And he's already planned his birthday with the 5-6 arms coming out, though it's in October, but he's been able to plan it. I'm very impressed that he's been able to think laterally, parallelly at the same time, and I would like to bring in small concepts like you said, stories, and so he's 5, but I think the drawings were something that really interested him, and we'll work on the mind mapping. So thank you, good session.
Yes, he's already got the concept then, Shreya. I think you need to encourage him. See, the sooner they get onto the concept, it will work wonders for them. And it will work wonders for them in studies. And it does not matter whether the child is 5 years old or whether you're 25 or 30 and you're giving your professional exams. If you use mind maps to do it, you will cut your revision time to just 5 minutes. One look at it and you're done. So it's important to understand this. So we'll continue with that. Swapnil, you want to share Ayan's experience? He was quite vocal on the chat.
Yeah. So I think what he liked was the drawing part. He's more visual guy, more imaginary guy, and that's where I faced challenge. Making him sit on one place. Because and especially now that whole day is inside, and then again he has to also somewhere study a bit. That is given by school. So one thing I noticed is that he was very engrossed. I mean, his concentration went high when he was doing that mind map. So I think that is where I believe it is going to help, because make him sit and do one mind map every day of at least one subject. I think because the impact that I could see is directly on the concentration. And kids as it is today nowadays, because of this mobile and everything, they are as it is distracted. So
Yes.
I think it is going to help to cope up with concentration, especially.
Yes.
Kids like Andy is very energetic and cannot sit on one place, and so I think he is going to like it. But it's all up to me now to make him practice. But concentration is something which I observed went really high. It's actually engrossed and completely cut off.
And that's a good point you've brought about, and thanks for that. That's another thing that you will see, that when a child is doing his mind map, he does not have an idea of how time is going. If you really look at it, till the time I reminded them about the break, time had just flown by. And when they are focused on it, they will start having so much concentration. See, that's another thing that is not taught to us, right, in school. And that's something that we also tell our children: focus. You're not focusing, but we don't teach them how to focus. We only tell them focus, but we don't teach them how to focus. When they start doing this, they are starting to focus, they're starting to concentrate. And that's how you learn that how focusing is, how concentration is. And it's an amazing thing. So, thanks, Swapnil. I kind of missed out on bringing that about. That was really helpful. So, do we have anything from Basavaraja Kanasu?
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, actually, this is second time I'll be having this kind of conversation with you.
Yes.
And there we more on a business, like deeper we went, like the mind mapping or goal setting. Here, Kanasu is more interested in sketches or drawing and all, rather than studies, because she's 10th standard now. And she's more interested taking further also. Like maybe when you have a one-to-one session, maybe she'll be able to understand deeper, and she has a better to decide maybe after 10th what she has to do.
Yes.